Hello again. This video is going to be about being Wiccan on a budget. I don't have I don't have a job. I live at home. Um, Most people would say that basically I'm a mooch and I'm, well, pathetic. But the way I see it is, um, I'm staying at home with people I love. I am helping my mom and dad by taking care of the dishes and the vacuuming and the girls and some cooking and etc. And that is a job, regardless if I get paid or not. And I get paid by having a place to live, by having food to eat, and by having clothes. And regardless if people see that as like me reaching out to my parents, I don't see it that way. I see that as I am earning my living here. It's a lot better than like living upstairs and paying rent, and because then you don't really you just don't really earn anything that way by like the work you do, just like the money you get, you just pay it off and it's done. It's not the same as earning it like straight out. But whatever. Okay. So I don't have much money, right? I'm living off of like diddly nothing. In fact, the only time I really get money is birthday and Christmas. I have to save all that until I can get the stuff that I need or want for rituals and stuff like that. Whenever, excuse me. So, for example, this is my grimoire. This costs like $1.50, and if you look at it, it's fully 100% recycled. Um, which made me happy, and it's green, and I love green. Green's my favorite color. So, $1.50, and I have like a grimoire and 2 or 3 other books I found putting inside that. Another thing that I found was really cheap. Okay, you got the incense sticks. I've got like I think maybe 300 over there, and each of them cost like $1 a pack. So we're talking like I spent $5, $10 on incense sticks. And I'm gonna be able to use those for probably over a year and a half to 2 years. This I got at the Dollar Tree, I think it was, and it cost me $2.50 maybe, if that. These tarot cards now, these were a little more expensive. These were $15. I only got those because I had extra money and it was Christmas, and I had quite a bit of money because of the fact that I wasn't yet an adult at the time, So, I actually got like a lot more money. Which, I'm not saying that I'm a bum. I'm bummed, but I'm not. Look, I got like this gigantic pack of these candles, these cute little tea light candles, and I got like a pack of like 100 of them maybe for I think it was $1, literally $1. And I got this oil, which I don't use much of it. This is the one I talked about where I boiled it. It's Fresh Rain. You can't really see it very good. Like, coats so bright. Oh well, I pour like a little bit in here into my thingy. I'm supposed to melt stuff in, but I don't. And it makes the room smell good. It's just as good as an incense burner, and the oil costs like $1. And there's not much there, but I only use a few drops. So, where I keep my incense sticks too, because a lot of people like have separate like little containers for them. I keep them in old Snapple bottles. I used to drink Snapple a lot, and I don't really do it anymore. And I'd wash them out and put them inside there, and they actually look really good. They're like the jar ones, the glass ones. I have one where I have 2 of these like sticks from a crafting thing that somebody made me, and I had apple cinnamon potpourri liquid, and I just kind of poured it in there for like this is almost for look, but you can also smell it still, and it doesn't like stop sinking with good. And I put like a little bow on it and stuff, and it's nice. And then the butterfly light that I actually got from my grandma because she got it for free from work, and it's really very easy to be Wiccan and not have to spend too much money if you're willing to do a little bit of like digging and research, and if you're willing to like kind of sacrifice more extravagant things. Like I could easily get like Crystal, when she got me these runes she made out the runes out of lima beans, which is the idea she got from Charming Pixie Flora. And I mean, I guarantee those cost her like nothing because she got them at Walmart. And then she got another like this box from them, like it was like this big, and it was just like beautiful. It had like all kinds of like carved designs in it, and I think she got the Dollar Tree. So actually, if you want to get like really good stuff, it's like not expensive at all. Try the Dollar Tree, and the Dollar General stores, and Walmart's, and because I got my incense burner at Walmart for $1. I mean, and I got a pack of 200 of these. These are vanilla incense sticks, and I got those at the Dollar Tree, and I got that for $1 for 200 of them. So I've got more than 100, 200, 300 sticks over there. I've got like well on like maybe 3, 4, 500, and it like doesn't cost like anything. So yeah. Or like this, I use this on my ultrasonic dragons for decoration. It's green. Woo! And the girls actually picked it out apparently at like a book sale down at the school, and it cost like $2.50, like $3, because it was just like a little toy. I mean, you can really use anything you want to. There's no one that said that you have to buy the very best stuff you can possibly buy, and go bankrupt. Just so you don't have to have like a pentacle that's like this big that costs you like $200 because it's made out of pure copper or brass. No one said you had to have an altar that was like a real standing, like beautifully carved wood altar that cost you like $500 to $1,000. Nobody said you had to be, like that. You can indulge, and buy like $30, $40 worth of a couple of things or so. Like I plan on getting a crystal ball at one time, and those are very expensive, a lot of them. But I plan on getting one anyway. And when I have the money, I will. But when you're shopping on a budget like that, you don't have the ability to be like, well, this crystal ball is only $250, and it's this big. I think I'll get that. It's not it's not possible. Or like I have some things I use my great grandpa made when he was alive. He used to do all kinds of crafting and with wood and all kinds of stuff. And he had this little blue chest. I can't see it right now, and I don't want to have to be out of the way and like talking all the way over here and whatever. So, but it's like I put my stones and such in it, and like the stones that I got them at Crazy Wisdom in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and they cost me like one stone cost me $1.50, the other one cost me $1. So I spent $2.50 for a couple stones. I mean, it's not really that bad, honestly. Because I got a quartz. Actually I have 3 stones, because then the other one also cost me $1.50. So I spent like $4 total. Because I have a quartz, I have a bloodstone, and I have a rose quartz. I use the quartz for healing. I use the rose quartz for healing. And I use the bloodstone for health and whatnot, even though, Oh, another thing too, regardless of what it says a stone is for, stones all have a certain energy, and you can tell what they do. You don't need something to tell you what they do. You'll just know. And I just know for a fact the bloodstone, for me personally, is one that I can use for health. Not for healing, but for health. For growth and health and that kind of aspect, Like, I'm not going to use it to, like, cure a headache. But I'm going to use it to say, better my, It's kind of difficult to explain, I guess. It's more of, like, preventing it rather than healing it. It's kind of, you kind of get it, It's also good for, like, growth in general, just, like, growing up as a person. So, kind of like how I see colors differently sometimes than other people see colors, too. A lot of people, let me see here. If I have, because I used to actually have, like, one of the things in here where there's just like this massive thing of colors. Like, this non-looking related even. Like, a lot of people see green and red as evil colors, and I see red and green as very royal, very powerful colors. A lot of people see green for healing, and I see green for nature in general. A lot of people see red for like sex and like that kind of stuff, which I see pink more for love and sex, honestly, and red's more of a like a royal, regal kind of color, kind like purple. It's like a majesty color. It's like red and purple go very good together when it comes to like the majesty types of things. You know, like oh, like I don't know, like the kings and queens would wear the thing. I see red and purple that way. I don't see red as the sex color. Or like I see orange. Like a lot of times you'll see people use orange for like money, and I'd associate that with green, wouldn't you? I mean, money's green. I mean, when's the last time you saw an orange dollar bill? When I think of orange, I think of like joy and like encouragement and like individuality and standing out, not money. But it's just all about seeing it your way. So, you're free to do that though. So don't feel pressured ever. Don't feel pressured at all. But here's the box actually randomly for those things on sticks too. Oh, I guess I lied. It's only 40. I must have gotten I also got 5 of these for 200 then. So I spent like maybe $5 on for 200 of them sticks, which $5, it's not too bad at all. And like, don't ever feel the need either if you don't. There are various ways to do rituals. You can do them like I do. I just wear regular clothes. Some people feel the need to dress up. If you feel the need to dress up, go ahead and wear some nice clothes. But don't go out and buy them, because you shouldn't have to feel obligated to dress nice as possible, because you just should. I'm sure the God and the Goddess can understand if you can't go out and buy a nice tuxedo or a robe. You can also do it with a robe. I would like to get a robe eventually, but I obviously don't own one right now, and I'm not going to go out of my way to do anything with that. So, is it still? Oh, you know what? It's not freezing up too bad this time. Like, depends on like how you do it. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so I know I had a topic there. What was it? Damn it. Oh, yeah. And you can also do it with skyclad, which is naked. I've never felt that I would personally enjoy doing a ritual naked. It just, to me, it sounds weird, especially like in a circle or in a coven. I don't think I'd feel comfortable like just getting naked in front of people. And I'm a very kinky person, believe it or not. I haven't like said anything kinky yet, but I am very kinky. So the first thing I would be like looking at is like everybody's like coochies and naughty parts, and be like, this is fun. I wouldn't be able to focus. I mean, it would just be too much. Like a bunch of naked people and all this flesh being exposed. I wouldn't feel comfortable. Some people want to do it skyclad, and honestly, that's obviously the cheapest way, because you're not going to use any clothes, you're not doing laundry with your clothes, you're not using any like nice clothes, you don't have to go out and buy any nice clothes, you're not going to get a robe, you just do it naked. I personally prefer to do it any other way besides naked, but, hey. Each his own. Also, I don't know if I've actually even said this, but I've now officially been Wiccan, for more than a year plus now. So it's been a year and a day at least, so I am now, officially Wiccan, in certain terms, which would be, Gardnerian, I guess. I don't follow Gardnerian path, I'm eclectic, so, but regardless of what kind of path you follow, don't feel pressured that you have to learn a certain way. Don't feel that you have to be in a coven. Don't feel that you have to join a circle. Don't feel that you have to rely on anybody to teach you anything. I took a completely solitary path. I'm a completely solitary witch. And you don't have to rely on anybody else if you don't want to. That's not to say that I don't, call up Kristen and be like, oh, I did ritual, what do you think about this? And she's like, oh, yeah, I think you should, change this or tweak this. It's fine to, for advice, but I'm not going to, go over to someone and, ask for approval. And don't ever feel that you need somebody else's approval to do something. Weapon-related. Goodness, loud vehicles. This video is getting very long, and whatnot, so I'm kind of have to stop now. But just keep in mind that you are you, and you are supposed to stay you in Wicca. Do not feel that you need to change who you are at all for Wicca. Because if that's how you feel, then you should reevaluate yourself for a while and think about it. So, just keep that in mind. and blessed be.